Hello, beautiful souls. Hello, Virgos. Welcome. I'm Shivani, and I'm so happy to have you here and to dive into your energy today. I am also Virgo rising, so I'm super excited to dive deep into this one. This is for Virgo Sun, Virgo rising, but if you are a Virgo Venus or Moon, then you would have messages here as well. If you'd want to explore any of my personal consultation or ways to work with me, or would want to experience my work, be it free meditations or be it a library where I have housed all my life's work. It's called Jewel. Um, all the information is down below in the description box, so please check that. And let's go and look at this month for you. So, because we're doing it, we'll call it Mid July reading. So the messages can be for this month, but it can also be for the times coming. And anyway, like where we are right now, I feel like the transits of this month, they're not so much about what is happening in the moment, but they're so much about the long term, about the time that's coming in. So this month's reading, even when I did it for all the other signs, it didn't feel like I was talking about this month in particular. Though of course, Sun is in Cancer right now. For you guys, it's your 11th house. The new moon is going to happen on 17 July in your 11th house. So for sure, you have been seeing how a lot of people have been coming up in your life, be it acquaintances, be it past connections, be it just people in your dreams walking by. I've had so many people coming up and showing up in my dreams right now. And it's really like reminding you of the time when you were so connected. It's reminding you of the time when you were a people's person. It's been a while since the hermit has been in their classic hermit mode. And I feel like at this point, you guys are even like used to it, right? But when the sun in Cancer comes, in this Cancer season, it's not only making you see all the places in which you have held reservations, judgments about not being open or being received by the people around you, by the community, by the connections around you. Like, I don't want to say that, like, I feel like you've come really a long way. You've really worked on it because, yeah, like, as I said, I'm also Virgo rising. I can literally, like, look back and see that it's an energy which is coming back after a very long time. And so the way that you're connecting with people at this point, it's from such a beautiful healed space. um, it's from such a beautiful way of like looking things from a new perspective. So you're actually looking at your relationships, your connections and your acquaintances through a lens of how it was and how it is. You can see the difference if you choose to. This Cancer season is sensitive for you. It is emotional for you because, as I said, you've been in a hermit mode for a while, right? We had the full moon in Capricorn in your fifth house. Fifth house is about creativity. Um, Fifth house is about also dating, romance. It's also about children. So, in some way, shape, or form, this full moon has really got you to see and witness the way you date, the way you feel about your children, the way you feel about your creativity, right? It's this Venetian energy which is coming up really big. And for you guys, Venus is also in right now in your 12th house, Leo. And 12th house is about the subconscious. So I feel like this is making a very beautiful energy of like the full moon in Capricorn gave you the opportunity to release all this old gunk and all this old energy that you've had around all old belief systems that you've had around these areas of your life, which is around creativity, just all the things which makes life beautiful, like poetry, romance, children, joy, fun, creativity. The full moon really, really showed you a new way of seeing things and kind of like, ooh, just released it, the limiting ways in which you have been pursuing them or not pursuing them for a lot of you. And then the Cancer season has been already been taking you through this healing journey with your relationships. And so this is this is a very interesting energy, because I feel like after a very long time, you guys are not just working with yourself. You're not just working about how can I improve myself, how can I, like, what do I want, where do I want to go. Like, the conversation has shifted from I to we, and it's kind of like unusual for you, because it's been a while, as I said, right? You have been this. Virgos have been in this energy for a while, and I think you guys are doing beautiful. People can see you, people can see your energy, that people can just see that no matter what happens emotionally, spiritually, physically, even in your life, mentally, whatever you go through, you're strong. You've got yourself, you've got your own back, you're abundant, you are confident, you trust yourself. Especially when we started this month, you guys were really on a roll. I feel like you were mysterious, you were like, people could just only guess, what are you up to, Virgo? But then when 10 July happened, when the Mars moved into Virgo, there was a tendency to start blaming yourself for not living up to certain expectations, you know. So Mars moved from Leo, from your 12th house, to your Virgo, to your first house. And so being critical about the way you look, being critical about who you are, being critical about how you've been perceived, it was just magnified tenfold. And I feel like there has been a lot of anger. I have experienced it. I'm just getting so tongue twisted. I feel like, because Mercury is also in your 12th house right now, you're getting a lot of dreams, you're getting a lot of psychic downloads, and there's just like a lot of information that is coming through, you know. And I also feel at the same time you want to channel it through. Like, I joined Threads after a 2-week contemplation, or a week or so, and as of now, on day 3, I'm just like unstoppable. But yeah, because I feel like I really do have so many psychic downloads, information, energy updates is coming in. I'm like, wow, I finally have an app where I don't have to just write down my notes and then put it here and there, decide what to do with it. I'm just literally just like putting it on, and sharing it. Whatever information I'm receiving, whatever astrological or energetic updates I'm receiving. So it doesn't matter if what you do for a living. I do feel like you are right now in communication. It's like you're connected with a direct hotline with the universe. So you're not just receiving messages for yourself, you're also receiving messages from other people. As you can see, I'm just speaking so fast, and this is the energy that you're in, because you have a lot of information that is coming through, which is just like, so please take some time to integrate this information. Please take some time to calm down your nerves. I signed up for a membership today because I was like, I need a lot of yin yoga breath work right now, not because I'm in a bad phase of life, because I'm in a phase of life where I need this extra support to help me continue to do the work that I'm doing, because the energy is hard. The energy is like, it's so strong right now. I feel like you guys are really moving into your purpose. You guys are really being really serious, and it's like you're getting to work. Mars and Virgo anyway gets everybody to work, and it gets you to work the most. Okay, see, I told you, the information, it's crazy. The speech right now, the expression right now, it's crazy right now. It's like, and when I say crazy, I mean like the universe is speaking to you. So listen, integrate, share, make space in your body, have lighter foods, practice some practices to calm yourself down, to calm your nerves down, because this is like a lot of downloads. Your body needs to make space for these downloads. Again, my phone also beeps. So there is communication literally coming from all the ways, and I feel like maybe even coming into your reality from someone you've been waiting from a lot of people who are really noticing you and looking at you and being like, ooh, I like what this person's energy is really about. Yep. Now, on 17 July, new moon happens. As I said, new moon happens in your 11th house again. So see, there's a new beginning happening with the way you connect, right? With the way you work with your network. And when I say network, it's like not the networking events kind of network, it's the network which is the soul tribe kind of network, right? So this new moon is really starting a new cycle of bringing new people, of bringing new opportunities from people who can really benefit you in doing the things that you're here to do, and really uh, fulfilling the impact and the purpose that you're here to make. It's after a while since I had to close my eyes, because it's just like this is the speed at which you're channeling right now. Yes, at the same time, there is some past pain. You have left behind a lot of gunk, a lot of people, which can come up to be processed as you are going into this space of connecting more with new people, more with new tribes. So please be gentle with yourself as these old memories pop up, as these old wounds come for to be released, because at the end of the day, you want to be happy. And at the end of the day, I feel like you are also prioritizing yourself. On 17 July, we also have the lunar nodes change the signs. So they go from Taurus Scorpio to Aries Libra. So Taurus Scorpio, that was for you, your ninth house and your third house. So you have been really opening your mind and your circle. Like for me, if I can speak, the last 1.5 years, 2 years, it's been really about opening myself up to higher studies, in the sense of human design came into my life, astrology came into my life, and I didn't just study it, I adapted it and integrated it so fast, and I started sharing it so fast that a lot of times my imposter syndrome kind of like catch hold of me. But it literally, I know it, it's just like it's been an instant download. So really look which house, yes, for you guys, it is your 8th house, your 9th house, and your 3rd house. So I felt like this time, like it's a great time if you're watching it before 17th, 18th, even 20th, to integrate what this Taurus Scorpio has left you with. For me, I can say that it's really opened me to bigger horizons. It's opened me to all the possibilities that I couldn't see, because I was so fixated onto the community around me, onto the people around me. And I think I needed to break free from this restrictive environment and to see the world on its whole. I connected with so many people from all over the world, and it has really changed the way I think because of this body of work that I do. It's really changed the way I think, I see world, I see life as opposed to how I've seen life all my life, because I was surrounded with a certain with just people of my age, people I've grown up with, and these are the people not just you talk to every day. These are the people who are just all over. Like, you always know what people of your school, college, networks are always doing, they're up to, and that kind of creates this environment. And I felt like this kind of like helped all of us to open new ways of seeing things. The way we thought, the way we saw life was really shifting, and a lot of us were actually in a space of learning and of receiving a lot of information. So yes, now that on 17 July these nodes shift, then the focus now shifts on to you, for you, about sharing resources, about intimate relationships, about your relationship with sexuality, all these places which Aries for you, rules for you. And Aries is the sign which is about self. It's about, I want this. This is what I want. This is what I need. I am. And we are moving from an era of codependent connections to relationships where people are whole. So this is really giving you an opportunity to really heal the places, and to manifest something like this. Your money is gonna be like super lit. You are moving from here good, but to this, amazing. And it's gonna happen fast, like really fast. The money is going to just like, it's a windfall sort of a thing. And it's like you deserve it. Like, we all know how the past few years have been. You have dedicated so much of you into this body of work, into this person, into this thing, whatever for you it is, like whatever you've been putting your energy into. I feel like it's time to pay back, because you've been like really patient. You guys have been like really, really, really patient. So when this comes, please don't get afraid, because what happens is on 23rd July, Chiron is also going retrograde, and Chiron is the wounded healer. Chiron is also in Aries, and it is also in your 8th house. So that means it is like we're already beginning to learn our lessons of the 8th house. We're already learning how to share, how to get intimate, how to get vulnerable, how to invest long term. You're thinking long term. You are thinking about legacy. Actually, you are no more thinking about money. You're thinking about wealth, Virgos. And it can be a little confusing at first. When Chiron goes retrograde, it can just show you, oh my god, all the places that I've messed up in life, I don't deserve this. Because this is in space that you've been like, I feel like you've been categorically avoiding it. You have been avoiding it for a while, okay? And so now when this just comes up, it kind of like scares you a little bit. But I feel like somehow there will be someone who will be there to guide you. There would be a person or few people who are going to really be your support system to guide through this energy, because it's a pretty Scorpion energy, right? So it causes a lot of alchemical and chemical reactions, I really feel. You know how there's this chemical hearts or something like that. So when it is retrograde, Chiron is retrograde, please take the time that you need to heal from old wounds, and not have it be projected onto this new person, or to this new relationship, or to these new opportunities, okay? Rest for you is super important. Please rest, so that you can receive. Like, you're in this receiving mode, okay? You're in this receiving mode, Virgo. So allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to receive. This is not you. I don't think this is you. This is someone or something else. On 22nd, we also have the Venus going retrograde. So again, in your 12th house, it's as I said, it's a good time to reevaluate what you really want from relationships, what you really want in a close partnership, what you really want from connections, from yourself, even like your relationship with yourself. Because it's like, I feel like Neptune is retrograde, Venus is retrograde. It's all, yeah, Venus is also retrograde. Like, it's all showing you the truth. And I feel like it's the time when you just stop being afraid of the truth. You're no more afraid of the truth anymore. I feel like there's a lot of surrendering and accepting the destiny kind of energy that's playing out this month, for you to prepare for this new phase that you're entering, that we all are entering actually. But there's a sense of like being very open and being very accepting to understand truth, to understand and see truth. Probably you were afraid, or you were running away for a while. Yeah, you were running away for a while because you were scared and scarred, I'm getting. But you are healing, you have been healing, and I feel like there's a new set of eyes which come through for you this month, to see things from a whole different perspective, especially if it concerns a love relationship, especially if it concerns a romantic relationship. You get to see things in this person from a whole new lens, or if there's someone new coming in. But whatever, I just feel like a shift in perspective, because you have shifted, because you have healed those toxic tendencies. So you see something that you have not been able to see before. If there's one advice I would like to give you, Virgo, it's to, and to myself, it's to not be afraid of the truth. Don't be afraid of the truth. Oh god, Four of Cups popped up, but it slipped right back in. But yeah, some revelations and truths are coming up fast. You're afraid of the death, but I think that the time is over, and I feel like it's kind of like brighter days ahead. But what you need to remember is something's coming like real quick. So you need to please practice some breath work. I'll leave some links down below, some meditation or breath works. I also have a couple of them inside my membership. But really, I might actually also have my program, which I have curated about these, gathered all these beautiful 21 practices of healing your nervous system, because I feel like we guys would need this, because things are just like getting real quick. Okay. At the end of the day, this energy is asking you to really open your heart, to be open to what's manifesting, to what's coming through, to what you have been wanting, and to release this expectation or this attachment with how it needs to unfold. I won't say practice detachment, it's easier said than done, but at least be open to see higher possibilities. Give life a chance. I feel with the rose in the hand of this fool, I also feel like bring some romance into your life. Be open. Like, I have started to these days somehow, with Neptune going retrograde and this whole Venus going retrograde now in my 12th house, like I'm super connected to my subconscious right now, and I'm like, I really want to gather beautiful evidences about love, and I am really like just feeling this pull to go back to my innocence, to go back to what love meant all the way back then. Listening to these old songs, reading these fiction romantic books that I used to read as a teenager. It's just like remembering the innocence. This is the card of innocence, right? After all, I feel like that rose really I feel like this full moon has got us into this space of being open to love, being open to beauty, to just beauty, to whatever Venus stands for, pleasure. Like, I feel like Virgo's can sometimes get so trapped in working, and so get so trapped in nitpicking and criticizing and analyzing and judging, that they sometimes forget to live. Sometimes forget that we're doing all of this, we are working on ourselves, we are healing ourselves, we are so focused on being a better version of ourselves, and I think it's so incredible, but we're doing it all so that we can witness life's beauty. I feel like we're getting this lesson big time this month, and the times coming ahead, to trust in life, beauty, pleasure again, to start opening yourself to it again. How can you open yourself to these little pockets of sunshine again? Yeah. So that's about it, Virgos. Let me know if this resonates. I'm sending you so much love, and I'll see you next month.